We have a unique way of balancing in Tai Chi. And so in this video, I'm going to be showcasing a few exercises that can help better your balance the Tai Chi and Qigong way. Hey everybody, my name is Alan from Moonwillow Tai Chi, and it's a pleasure serving you here. And so now I'm going to be taking you through a series of exercises. And we have a cat here. That's Simba, by the way. But in this video, we're going to be going over a few exercises that can help better your balance. Now, these are very simple balancing techniques that anybody is able to do. But if you're unsure about these exercises I'm going to be featuring here, you can always contact your doctor to make sure you get approval for these particular exercises, especially if you're in the midst of recovering from a leg injury or going through physical therapy. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get you started here. So how most people are used to balancing is they don't really pay too much attention to their balancing leg. They may balance like this and have a straight leg. But in balancing the Tai Chi way, we actually sink our weight into the balancing leg, the one leg that we keep on the floor here. So we sink our weight. We have our knee bent over the toe and the foot out to an angle. And the opposite foot should feel empty of weight. Now, a lot of people are not terribly conscious of how they step, or they're not very conscious of their footing in general. So they may just throw their weight down on the floor and just walk unconsciously. The Tai Chi and Qigong way, we are extra mindful of our balance and walking. And so what I'm going to feature first is a stepping drill, a very simple one that anybody is able to do, even those that have poor balance. You can also hold on to a chair or any piece of furniture if that makes you more comfortable. How we do it is we sink our weight, like I showed you before, and we step out with the other foot. We land on the heel forward. And then you want to pull back your foot in without shifting any weight into it. So the main thing that you want to be careful of when you're doing the step is to not plunk your weight. So again, most people are unconscious of how they step, so they may plunk their weight instead. But you want to keep the weight back because that's your anchor in the other foot here. So what you want to do is step empty and land on the heel only and pull back in. And now you want to land on the heel off to the side and back in, and then toe back out to an angle here. So that's the order. We go forward heel, side heel. The last one is a little bit tricky. We land on the toes back, out to an angle, out to an angle. So you want to do forward heel, side heel, toe back. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. So we continue to repeat the motions, continue to step empty in the order showcased here. Forward, side, back. All right, now we're going to go to the other foot. Alright, so you may feel that the leg is a little bit achy afterwards, maybe a little bit stiff. That's a normal occurrence because you're building up strength in whatever is the supporting leg. So now we're going to transfer all the weight over to the opposite leg here, and we're going to repeat the motions now with the other foot. So I'm going to land forward heel, side heel, toe back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, all while keeping the weight in the opposite leg. So make sure you hold that weight there, keep it as your anchor. Forward, side, back, forward, side, back. Now the other thing that you want to be careful of, again, be extra mindful of the back foot. Make sure that you're not crossing with the other foot like this. Keep it angled out. Very important to be mindful here. One more time. Forward, side, back. All right, now If the other leg is feeling achy, you can shake it out. You can even shake out the other one if you didn't before. And another way to do it is to shake those legs both at once. And that's a good way to oxygenate the muscles, loosens up any cramping or stiffness here. Very nice. So that's the 3-point stepping drill. So we feature this stepping drill quite often in our beginner Tai Chi classes. This is a great one to do even if you're an individual that doesn't balance well. That's still a great exercise to do that can help enhance your balance with time. It's a good way to enhance proprioception and coordination. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and sink my weight in one leg here, keep it as your support. Another thing you want to focus on is your dantian here. Focus on your core. The key thing about balancing in Tai Chi is not just the physical balance, but also the balance of your mind and body. So you want to make sure that your mind is engaged in presence as you're balancing. So you want to really feel the foot as it moves, as it touches the floor. So incorporate mindfulness into your balance here. I'm going to keep all the weight here and I'm going to step out with the other foot. We land on the heel and then the ball and then the toe this time. And now we shift the weight after we land the foot. So this is the way we do our stepping in Tai Chi, is this particular order. We shift our weight back and we're going to pull in the foot empty of weight. We're going to do it again. We're going to land heel, ball, toe, and then you want to pour your weight, at least most of your weight, in this front leg here. And then you want to shift it back all the way to the back leg and pull it back in. Land, heel, ball, toe, and then shift the weight. And then pour the weight back and pull in. So you're really getting used to the subtle mechanics of stepping and balancing here. Now we're going to practice with the other foot. I'm going to sink my weight, keeping all the weight in that supporting leg, knee bend, foot out to an angle. Here we go. Heel, empty of weight, ball, toe, still empty, and now pour the weight. Always pour the weight last here. And then you want to pour it all back and pull in. Land, heel, ball, toe, shift the weight forward, and then pour the weight back, pull in. Land, heel, ball, toe, pour the weight. And you're moving, you're not only just moving from the legs, you're moving from the dantian, moving from the core here too. Pulling back in, heel, ball, toe, and shift the weight. And shift the weight back. Pull in. So those are some of the basic fundamentals of how we step, how we balance in Tai Chi. So we did a lot of stepping drills and stepping empty, learning how to step empty. But those are just the basic fundamentals on how to walk. So you always want to walk light as a feather. So while the foot is in motion, in most cases when we're exercising the Tai Chi way, you want to step empty of weight, completely empty. So no plunking. It's about stepping consciously and empty. Heel, ball, toe, and pouring the weight last. And then shifting back and pulling in the foot here is the reverse. Alright, one final balancing exercise I'd like to showcase here is called Monk Carries Flagpole. So when we're doing Monk Carries Flagpole, what I do is I grab onto an imaginary pole and I sink my weight like I did before. And then I want to lift up the other foot as high as I can go here. Now I'm lifting pretty high. You don't necessarily have to lift that high. But then I shift my weight to the other leg, grab onto the imaginary pole. You really want to really sink in your supporting leg and lifting up the other foot as high as you can. Now for this one, it's okay if you want to keep the foot just hovering off the floor here like how I have it, or you can even keep toes on the floor if you're really not certain of your balance. So there's many ways you can modify this exercise. We're going to step to the side, shift the weight, pull in the foot, sink, and lift up the other foot as high as you can go. Step to the side, shift the weight, sink, and lift. Step, shift, sink, lift. Step, shift, sink, lift. Shift, sink, lift. Shift, sink, lift. Really keep your grounding and balance. One more each side. Shift, sink, lift. Really anchor your weight, shifting it over. Anchor your weight. Lift up the other foot as high as you can. And relax. So that was Monk Carey's Flagpole. Now this one you want to really watch out. If you're wanting to lift higher, you want to be extra mindful of your supporting leg. Because a lot of people, when they lift up high with their other foot, they have a tendency to want to lift up the supporting leg too. But you want to try to keep it down. Keep the weight down in that supporting leg. So no lifting here. You want to just be able to lift up that other leg without doing that. So that way while you're lifting the other foot, you're maintaining your balance a lot more effectively. But those are some of the key balancing exercises that I want to touch on here in this video. If you want to learn more, we teach all kinds of online Tai Chi classes. I teach a couple beginner level Tai Chi classes weekly. You can look up more information on our online class schedule on our website. You can also register for these classes and save 25% off class packs and 1-month memberships, and the link will be in the description down below. If you want to learn a more extensive walking drill, again, you can register for beginner level Tai Chi classes where we go a lot more in depth with how we step and how we walk. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave your feedback in the comments as well. I'd be looking forward to reading them. It takes quite a bit of time to create these videos, and we have them uploaded for free on YouTube, of course, so if you want to make a contribution, we also have a PayPal button that will be linked down below as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, follow your heart and live well.